Hello and welcome to Crafternoons. I'm Miss Angela with the Indian Valley Public Library in Telford, Pennsylvania. Today we are going to be drawing from this book. It's called I Can Draw Silly Sea Life. And the emphasis here is really on silly sea life. So I thought today, since I like hippos, that we were going to draw this rather silly hippo who is floating down a river in an inner tube. I think that's totally silly and awesome at the same time. So if you're following along with me today, you are going to need something to draw on. You're going to need a trusty pencil. I like to also have an extra eraser for erasing my lines. You should probably have something to trace your lines, and if you want to add a little color to your picture, you can have crayons or markers or colored pencils, whatever medium you like to use. I like to use these fat crayons. I think they come in fun colors, and I like to color in fun colors. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. One thing I like about this book, we're not going to use it today, but it allows you to actually draw right in the book, so I could do that. And what's nice is it has a grid here that you could use to color with, and it uses the grid in the steps. But I'm going to risk it, and I'm going to draw just on a plain white piece of paper. But if you had this book, if you went out and got this book, because it's a fun book, you would have the grid to draw on, and that's really cool too. So we're going to start with our first step here for our hippo, and it is the hippo's snout. So it is a nice big oval shape here for the hippo's snout. So we're going to start with the hippo's snout here. Nice big long oval shape for the hippo's snout. Now we're going to add up here, we're going to add the hippo's head and ears. So we're going to draw her a half circle shape for her head and some more, kind of a little more than a half, I would say a 3/4 circles for each of the ears. And there's the hippo's ears. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to draw the hippo, give the hippo a face. So circles for eyes. And one circle for one eye, one circle for another eye. Now in this picture, they have the hippo looking down to the left. Here, you can make your eyes face anyway. I'm just going to stick with what the picture shows me, just for the sake of consistency. So my hippo is going to be looking down to the left as well. We're going to do 2 circles for the hippo's nostrils and a smile, because our hippo is feeling happy about floating down the river. I'm going to fold my paper here so you can see the next step. So we're going to give our hippo a body, and our hippo, because this is a silly sea life picture, is wearing a bathing suit. So we're going to draw a line straight down and a curved line this way and a line up, kind of almost a trapezoid shape here. We're going to give the bathing suit a neckline, so a half circle here for the neckline. In fact, actually, I think I'm going to fix that. I think I went too far. I'm going to make my half circle a little smaller. And then I'm going to give my hippo some arms. So I'm going to make a curved line go out this way, straight line down, and another almost straight line this way for one arm, and another arm going this way. So a straight line this way, a curved line down, and a straight line that way for my other arm. So there's my hippo looking pretty good so far. Okay, in my next part, we're going to give the hippo an inner tube. Now in real life, a hippo would not need an inner tube. That's why this is called a silly drawing. So we're going to do a curved line for the edge of the inner tube, a curved line over here for the other edge, and some more curved lines down because my inner tube is going to be striped. Now here that we have a drawing because our hippo is in the water, we're going to draw some curved lines this way for the water. And there we have that step is done. So for our final step, we're going to add just a little bit more detail. So we're going to give our hippo some detail on the hooves, so some half circles here to show the hippo's fingers, half circles here. And we're going to give a little detail to her ears, some lines in the ears to give them a little more detail. And it looks like there's a little bow in the hippo's hair. If you want to make a bow, you can. If you'd rather not, that's okay too. And because she's having so much fun splashing in the water, we're going to put some water droplets coming out here and some water droplets coming out here. So there you have it. We have our hippo, and if you look at here, they added a little color and they added some detail. I'm just going to trace my hippo there, but if you're drawing along, you can add a little scenery to your hippo, but I'm just going to go ahead and trace my lines and give. And there you have it. It's Happy Hilda the Hippo. I decided to name my hippo after the hippo in one of my favorite children's books, which is Hilda Must Be Dancing. So here's my hippo, Happy Hilda the Hippo. Have some fun with this. When you draw your hippo, you can, like they did in the picture here, give it a little bit of a background, or you can just leave your hippo the way it is. I hope you do have some fun with this, and we will see you next time. Bye.